All right, I'm not even gonna mess around with an intro this morning. I just want to get after it. It's been probably like, I want to say 3 months, 2 months at least since I've been out here. And the last time I was out here was like maybe early April, and it's like late June right now. So yeah, this place is definitely a completely different body of water as of recently. But I was actually talking to one of my buddies. He fishes out here quite a bit, and he was telling me that he was out here a couple of days ago in the morning, caught a few fish on a jig as well as a Senko. So we're gonna do something a little bit different, but kind of similar. Probably gonna be flipping shallow most of the day once the sun comes out. I might opt for like a Texas rig as opposed to a jig, and I might throw like a fluke or like a wacky rig as opposed to a Texas rig Senko, but we're probably gonna be throwing like a very similar gist of stuff that my friend was throwing while he was out here. But for the morning at least, I wanna maybe focus on potentially getting a big swim bait bite going. But yeah, I think we're just gonna head up to this kind of shady bank on the right side of the lake and see if we can't maybe throw this old 250 around. I brought the 250 out this morning. And see if we can catch ourselves a fish on the old Depths 250. I've been throwing around a good bit recently. I finally got a follower on it the last time I took it out, so I got a good feeling about it, especially in this spot. This spot's got big shad in it, or big like bait fish in it, as well as big largemouth. There's a bite. There we go. Just a little guy. Finally, though. Hard fighting little dude. Just a little tiny dude, though. Yeah. Popped it pretty hard, at least. That's what we're out here for, ladies and gents. Absolute freaking giants. Nice, skinny little dude. Later. Gotta be honest, he felt a lot bigger before he came up and jumped. I thought that was a giant, or at least a decent fish, maybe about a 2-pounder. Hit it pretty decently hard and then just ran off with it pretty hard as well, but turns out just a little dinker. Good to know there's at least some fish up shallow though. I've been fishing for, God, how long has this been going? Well, I've been out here since like 7, it's almost 9, or actually it's almost 10 now. Apologize. So that was the first bite all day, and a slow day today, folks. What's up?
What's up, man?
Oh shit, what's good, dude? How you doing? Chilling, man. Any fish so far today?
I'm gonna start making my way back that way.
For sure, man. It was good to meet you finally.
It's good to meet you,
Yeah,
man.
I'll see you around, all right?
You got it.
Good luck. Wow, that was kind of funny. So in the beginning of the video, you guys might have heard me mention that my buddy actually comes out here all the time, and he was telling me he had a pretty okay day out here, so I figured I may as well come out for a few hours and see if I could capitalize on a couple of bites. And hilariously enough, that was him right there. We just ran into him on the water. So shout out to you. I've only talked to him on Instagram, but we fish a lot in the same bodies of water, so I figured one of these days I was gonna run into him. And I saw some dude on the other side of the lake. He's a big swim bait guy, and I saw some dude chucking some big swim baits all the way across the lake, and I was like, that it seems a little bit familiar. And then sure enough, he came up and just said what's up real quick. Chatted for a second. He's out here with his buddy. The two of them are actually fishing a tournament right now, so I'm gonna let them do their thing. But it was nice to meet you, man. But yeah, after that brief little intermission, we'll get back to it real quick, see if we can get bit a couple more times today. Got a few more hours out here, so hopefully we'll be able to put something together. But geez, these fish are being finicky. Again, he's a big swim bait guy, but he said he's only caught one fish or had one bite all day, and he lost the fish right at the side of the boat. Super unfortunate. Seemed like it was a pretty healthy fish. It was about a 3.5, 4-pounder, he said. And his buddy had caught a 5-pounder out of here a couple of days ago. So there are some big fish up semi-shallow, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of fish at all up shallow. Again, I just had my first bite, caught that one little one. He had one bite, his buddy may have had one bite as well, but just kind of been a slow day of fishing out here. There's a bite. There we go. Little teeny tiny guy. He was playing with it for a while. Just a little dude. Ooh, jumper guy. Just like the first one. Angry. What is going on? Why do I have him like wacky rigged? What's happening, buddy? Oh, he's got that thing choked too. Yeah, I know. Come here. Come here. Give me your face. Give me your face. Thank you, sir. Nice. Alright, little teeny tiny dude up shallow. Switched up to a little weightless Texas rig presentation, and that guy wanted it. Again, I think I got bit 2 or 3 times on that cast. Might have been the same fish, just kind of playing with it. Ooh, there we go. Got him just on the roof of the mouth, but he had a little bit deep. Not bleeding or anything though, so I think he should be alright. Later, buddy. Have a good one. Alright. Let's keep going. Starting to figure something out a little bit, at least with a little tiny fish. They seem to be up super shallow, which isn't altogether surprising. Again, it's in a very deep body of water, so there's a lot of places for these fish to go in terms of like deep cover. There's a couple little random laydowns here and there, but for the most part it's just kind of like a bare bottom. Maybe some grass here and there, but for the most part there's not much out there. And so a really good option, especially out here, is fishing super shallow, fishing up underneath these trees and stuff with like a little weightless presentation or something like that. Oh, that is a fish. It is. Yeah. That's a little guy again. Yeah. Just wondering why I couldn't feel my bait anymore. Yeah. Fight yourself out there, little guy. You're fine. He's just giving up. He's not even trying anymore. Come here. Woo! Jumper. Huh? Just a little dude. He's been caught a couple of times. Whole mouth is all jacked up. Got a big old hole right there. Alright, little dude. Appreciate it, buddy. Peace. Alright, started heading back out towards the main lake, so I think I'm going to start heading back to where the boat ramp is. And got bit on my first cast on the way back out of that creek, so maybe we'll slow down a little bit if I can. This wind is very aggressively picking up, as you guys can tell, probably. But we're gonna see if we can catch a couple of fish regardless. It's supposed to get super windy out here by like 2 p.m. so I'm definitely gonna try and be out here by then. I also have some errands and stuff that I gotta do today, so can't spend all day out here, unfortunately, but we're gonna see if we can make something happen over these last couple hours that we have out here. Oh, that is a fish. I got a fish on. He's just on the other side of this tree. God damn it. Hold on, buddy. Oh no, I'm getting pushed into this bank over here. Damn it. Alright, hang on. Oh no, he came off. Thank goodness. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, there's 2 bites pretty much back to back. I don't even know if you guys saw that, but that fish jumped clear out the water, and I guess that was when he unhooked himself or something. But these fish finally seem like they're setting up a little bit more predictably. This morning they were kind of out and about, I'd imagine, roaming around doing their thing. But now that the sun's coming up and starting to get real hot, these fish are kind of sticking themselves up in that super shallow cover where there's some shade and some protection from the heat. But yeah, I've literally made 2 casts on this bank and got bit on both of these casts, so that's a good sign for sure. Keep fishing around here, see if there's some more fish. Oh, there's a bite. Did he break me off? No, I got him. He's just a little guy. That was weird. Hell yeah. Okay. That's probably about the same size as the fish as I caught before. Or I guess lost before. Angry little dude's up shallow today. Hoping that we'll run into a little bit of a bigger, better quality size fish, but seems like we're just catching a bunch of these little guys today. That's alright. Can't catch them all if you don't catch them small, right? Later, buddy. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Another fish on this little worm. Seems like we're just gonna have to throw the fairy wand around today a whole bunch, unfortunately. Been throwing a bunch of other stuff. Been throwing the big swim bait, been throwing the Texas rig. Just haven't really been getting any luck on anything else, so we're just gonna throw the little fairy wand. As you guys can tell, I am very excited about doing that for the rest of the day, but we only got another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before I gotta get out of here anywho, so we'll just suck it up, toss around the old spinning rod for a little bit, see if we can't maybe cross paths with 1 or 2 more fish before we gotta get out of here. Bite is definitely super slow out here though. Again, I've been talking to a couple other people. I talked to my buddy Derek over there. Also talked to one other dude, and it doesn't seem like anybody's really getting bit all too much. But yeah, we're gonna keep fishing our way back over towards the boat ramp, see if we can't get lucky with a couple more bites, a couple more fish. Hopefully one that's a little bit better quality than the little dinks we've been catching all day though. Alright folks, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I actually never filmed an outro for this video, so we're filming one now, even though it's like months past when I actually filmed this video. Overall though, it was a super tough day out there. I think I only got bit like 5 or 6 times, only ended up catching 4 or 5 fish. The main player that day seemed to be the little tiny weightless bait. That was a Jake Horwindor's worm. That did most of the work for us, like I said. I did also catch 1 fish on that little Texas rig, so I'll also leave that bait link down below for you guys. But regardless, it was a really slow day of fishing. The wind kept picking up and it kept getting harder and harder to keep my position, so I had to get off the water at some point or another. But sometimes you're just gonna have to grind out for some fish. That's just kind of how it is sometimes, especially this time of the year. In the summertime, those fish kind of get into a weird funky mood where they don't really know what they want to do. They're kind of hard to figure out, but regardless, we still managed to tough it out, still managed to get on a few fish even though they weren't super big. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more content from me. Check and recommend, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.